R and T Rockstars, what is up? Hello, it is Jacqueline Stanley, Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I am so excited to be given this opportunity to share a video with you guys. There are a couple topics that are near and dear to my heart and something that I really love to train my team on, and so I thought it'd be a great idea to share this with you guys. Emily tells me how amazing this team is, and I mean, you guys are a diamond team. Congratulations. That's incredible. That is a huge feat, and you guys should all be so proud of yourselves. So the two things that I want to talk to you guys about today are, number one, personally sponsoring new ambassadors throughout your time as an ambassador. And then second, I want to talk to you guys about what I do when I sign a new ambassador. I have a checklist that I use and share with my team and ask them to use that same checklist. So I'll share that with you guys, and hopefully that can help some of you guys and maybe give you some new ideas. I want to start off by saying it is so important that you remember that your downline is going to do what you do, not what you say. So you can tell them all day how important it is to personally sponsor new ambassadors, but if their leader isn't personally sponsoring new ambassadors, it's going to be a struggle to actually see that happen. So you want to make sure, if you are wanting to see your team grow, if you are looking forward to your next promotion, that's going to require building your team, and you can't just count on your downline to do that. You need to take action, and you need to make sure that you are personally sponsoring new ambassadors. A couple different things I want to touch on with that. It is so easy to convert happy customers. If your PV is in the 3,000s or above, holy moly, it's time to take some of those happy customers and turn them into ambassadors. My team is pretty big on turning them into wholesalers and then getting them on the phone and turning them into ambassadors working the business. It's a great idea to grow your business. It's wonderful for everybody because now they have the opportunity to be a part of Plexus, be a part of the R&T Rockstars, and make some money and change people's lives. So think about converting your happy customers into ambassadors. I also want to talk, and this is something that I'm going to talk I'm going to be kind of long-winded on. I'm going to talk about some follow-up ideas, because I think that that's where we struggle, or we see so many struggles when people are trying to add new ambassadors. It's failure to follow up, or not following up in a way that is going to be meaningful or bring value to the person that you're reaching out to. So I'm going to refer to a list that I've got here up on my screen, so I apologize when I look back and forth, but I want to make sure that I touch on everything. My team was really wanting to get some new ways of following up, because the same old, hey girl, just checking in to see if you thought any more about Plexus, just doesn't always cut it, okay? Let's be honest. It's important to follow up, but again, try to make sure that your follow-up is bringing value to this potential. So some ideas that we came up with were to record and send a personal video to this person. Now that's going to be for your dream teamers. And that is going to be a big deal, because that's going to show people that you are taking the time for them specifically. So, let's say you want to reach out to Sarah. She's awesome. She's got a great network. She's a good person, social, fun. You'd love to have her on your team. She's a dream teamer. If you can record a short little video and just send it to her, think of how big that would be. Think of how meaningful that would be if she heard from you as in person as you can get, sharing why she would be such an amazing ambassador. So that's something to consider. Another thing too is, instead of just typing out your follow-up, send it in a voice message so that they can hear your passion and they can hear your heart. And then they know you're not just copying and pasting follow-up messages to everybody. Okay, so those are some ideas. If you come across a health article that you found interesting, or maybe you thought it would be valuable to them, send it their way. Hey, I came across this article on PCOS and it really made me think of you. Just wanted to send it your way. Hope you're having a great day. You're going to stay fresh in their mind if you keep sending messages and stay active on their Facebook page. So don't forget to do things like that. You don't ever even have to say the word Plexus. I recently came across a really great video that Jennifer Pickett did, and I will send you guys the YouTube link, and I'll send it to Emily so that she can add it in the comments. And it was recently suggested to me to start sending this video. It's wonderful. She talks about the benefits of the products, of the business, from a dietitian's point of view. So it is, and it's really well done. So that's another thing that you can send. Hey, I came across this video, and Jennifer Pickett, a dietitian, makes some really great points, and it would mean so much if you watched it and let me know what you think. So that's another idea, something different. Diamond documentaries are huge, you guys. I hope that you have taken advantage of sending Emily's Diamond documentary to your friends and family, your dream teamers. There's nothing better than your upline having a Diamond documentary out there. So if you haven't done it yet, take advantage, send that. Send it to your friends, say, I'm so proud of my sponsor, my upline. She's a Diamond, this is her documentary. I would love it if you'd watch it, okay? And just pass it along. That's the perfect opportunity. Don't just post on your wall. Send it, okay? If your team is having an online event, or if you're having an in-person event, send a personal invitation to the people you want there. So don't just invite them online. Oh, I invited them to the page. They know that it's going on. Call them. Get them on the phone and invite them. If it's something where you're hosting something in person, call them and invite them. Maybe it's your first one. That's the best way to get people there. Let them know, I am so excited, but I'm also really nervous because I'm hosting my first event. It would mean so much to me if you were just there supporting me. I don't expect you to buy anything. I don't expect you to do anything. Just come and just be there to support me because I'm so nervous. It's a great way to get people there. So, strive for those personal invitations. I know some ambassadors have started setting up newsletters, and this gives them an opportunity to reach out to their potentials on a regular basis, whether it be monthly or quarterly. Now, some people on my team came up with this great idea that they were going to collaborate so that they could have a monthly newsletter and take turns, different people writing it, so that they weren't responsible for doing this newsletter, every single month or every single few months. And so they take turns, different ambassadors, and then they have something to send out to potentials. And this newsletter could contain, specials that the company is offering, maybe specials that you're offering, health articles, Diamond documentary links, whatever. You can include a lot of great things, or maybe P96 recipes. And these are great to send out to people, and it gives you an excuse to follow up. Now, be sure that you are building those relationships with people in addition to following up. So, they post a cute picture of their kids, let them know how adorable their kids are. If you're thinking of them because an old song came on the radio that you guys used to listen to, write it on their wall or send them a text, do something to keep your relationship going, okay? It's important to do those things. So those are some ideas for you guys. Hopefully that's going to help you personally sponsor ambassadors, because that is going to cure any sort of issues you're having in your business with maybe lack of growth. Activity, and guess what? Follow-up is so important. Don't forget, I know you hear this all the time, people are going to need between 6 to 8 exposures before they're going to say yes. Make sure that you are that person that is exposing them that 6th or 8th time or whatever it takes. Okay, so, sorry, I'm kind of long-winded here. I want to go over the checklist that I use on my team, and I have it in Google Docs, so I will also share this with Emily so she can add it to the comments in case you guys want to see what we do. What to do when you sign a new ambassador. First off, I think it's really important that you help them select their welcome pack. The best bet is you get them on the phone and walk them through the steps, because that way you're also going to get them set up with their backup order, which we all know is so important. So important. Once they're official, add them to the team pages, and you guys can decide. I don't know how you run those, but add them to whatever team pages you think are necessary. My rule of thumb is even wholesalers. And what I do is I just give them a heads up. I say, hey, I'm going to add you to the team page. There's a ton of information, a ton of support. If it gets to be too much or you don't want to be a part of it, feel free to unfollow or leave the group. But I just tell them, I don't ask, I say you're going to be added, okay? Make sure that you're welcoming them. You've got a nice, cute graphic for them that makes people feel really special. I know that was exciting for me. We also send a short little welcome email, and in that welcome email, it includes their new website, letting them know it's active, ready to go, ready to be shared. We also share the customer service phone number and email, and attach a checklist for them, as well as product instructions for whatever they ordered. Then we add them to our customer support page. We also share with them a training call that is recorded that they can listen to. And it's just a good idea to get a little bit of background on the products and the business. We also like to make sure that we are training them on how to search for information on Facebook and how to make effective Facebook posts. So we're doing that from the start. Whether they want to work the business or not, we're going to share that information with them. And then finally, we like to schedule 3-way welcome calls. So if you add an ambassador, you would reach out to your sponsor and schedule a time for your sponsor to host the call for your new ambassador. These calls can be anywhere from 20 to 45 minutes. It just kind of depends on what this new ambassador needs. Even wholesalers, you guys, get wholesalers on the phone. I thought I was going to be a wholesaler. I got on my 3-way call, got off my 3-way call, and I made my first post. It was a big deal for me to hear the potential, to hear what the business took, what you had to do, because some people are very fearful that we have to come up with our own posts, that we have to, there's so many, things that we're going to have to spend money on and keep inventory. So it's really nice to be able to get them on the phone and share with them how the business works. If they are really dead set on just being wholesalers, try to get them on the phone for just some product information, maybe going over instructions on how to take their products and ask any questions that they might have. This is going to show them, first of all, they're going to get an opportunity to hear more about Plexus, our products, and possibly our business. But also, if you have your sponsor running this, that shows how invested your team is in them as a new ambassador. Your sponsor took time out of their day to schedule a call with your new ambassador. That's a big deal. So I highly suggest these welcome calls to get people going, to get them excited, and to welcome them to the team. I hope that helped you guys. I am so excited that I was able to be here with you guys. I wish we could have done a Zoom and we could have chatted back and forth, but I hope you guys find this really helpful, informational, and I can't wait to see all of you, right, at convention. I hope you have an awesome week. Take care, guys.